Hulk versus Battle Beast, one of the strongest characters in Invincible, a guy who's traveled throughout the cosmos looking for a good fight. Well, now he's going up against the strongest guy in all of Marvel. And in this fight, well, who's going to be coming out on top? And really, is it even going to be close? Let's get into it. Now, let me tell you, there's one thing the Hulk is. Well, the Hulk is strong. So strong, in fact, there have been several moments where Hulk has been fighting against another dude, and each time he's been shaking the entire world with his punches. The whole world, causing earthquakes around the world. There have been other times where Hulk is generating enough power to hold back a planet-destroying threat, or strong enough to support the weight of a whole star. During his World Breaker phase, well, Hulk was so powerful that, first off, none of the Avengers could even get close to him, much less stop him. And second, he was so powerful that he was threatening to level Manhattan and destroy the entire East Coast with each step that he took. Another time when he was on Sakaar, the planet was threatening to break apart, rip right in two. And so Hulk just decided to jump on down there, dive to the center of the planet, and held the planet together. And then another time, while Hulk was back in his World Breaker phase, he was in a whole different dimension and fighting against Red She-Hulk. And they were going at it. So much so, Hulk literally destroyed the planet they were on, and some of the surrounding moons, just from the shockwave of its attack. So, literally, a world breaker. If there's one thing the big guy is known for, it's strength, and he has a ton of it. Same with durability. He can take countless punches from Hercules, can take an absurd amount of attacks from Thor, can battle against Sentry, or sometimes even several of those guys all at once, and not go down, just refuse to quit. And all these guys are packing planetary level strength too. Probably way more than that if we're being honest. And it's not like Hulk is limited to just that either. He's taken magical energy that was said to be 100 times stronger than Hercules' strongest punch. He's taken energy attacks that can easily destroy planets, and if anything ever does injure him, well, Hulk can almost immediately heal from it, like just in an instant. It's even so much so that a future version of the Hulk, Maestro, implied that he could heal and return to life if he was literally reduced to a fine powder. And as the immortal Hulk, well, Hulk is literally that, immortal. Even if you do manage to kill him, which is dang near impossible, his healing factor is one of the best in comics. Well, Hulk will just come back from death itself. He's literally unkillable. And then there's Battle Beast, a warrior who loves nothing more than a good fight, and is desperately searching the cosmos for that one glorious fight that will finally give him purpose and meaning. And he might have just found it here. And for starters, well, Battle Beast is really no joke in the strength department. The dude has been traveling the universe for years looking for a good fight, or someone who can compare to him. He hasn't found one. He's even been able to effortlessly plow through Ragnars or even Viltrumites. The guy has really never met his match or his equal until he fought against Thrag. And let me get this straight. Battle Beast is, for all intents and purposes, Thrag's complete equal. The two guys fought against each other for 4 days straight in a fight that completely annihilated the planet they were fighting on. And even though Thrag won that fight, really don't think it's because Thrag is just any more powerful than Battle Beast. It's more Thrag just got lucky and was the one fortunate enough to survive. You can't tell me that the winner of a 4-day fight is really the one more powerful and not just the one more lucky, especially since Thrag nearly died from his injuries as well, and would have if his followers didn't save him. Basically, you should be able to scale Battle Beast directly to Grand Regent Thrag. And Thrag has dominated against Thaddeus, Omni-Man, and Invincible before. Like, dominated. And those three guys are important because we can use the feat where they destroy the planet Viltrum, planet considerably bigger, denser, and with much stronger gravity than the Earth. They destroyed that planet, meaning they were strong enough to combine to destroy the planet, and all of them were tough enough to survive the destruction of the planet. So while you can't scale them all up to planet level individually, you can scale them to at least moon level, especially since we've legit seen Invincible moving moons around before and pushing them out of orbit. And considering just how much Thrag dominated against them in their fights, I would argue that at this point in the series, he's as powerful as all three of them combined. Well, I think it's fair to say that Thrag is probably planet level himself. And since Battle Beast and Thrag can pretty much directly compare to each other, you can say that Battle Beast is planet level too. Told you, the guy is strong. He's also very, very tough. Battle Beast is tough enough to survive attacks from Thrag, and did it for 4 days straight. Remember, Thrag was legit killing Viltrumites like Thaddeus and Omni-Man, two guys who are tough enough to survive planetary destruction. Thrag's punches do more damage than a planet blowing up, and Battle Beast took those punches for days on end. And he started out the fight by injuring himself with his own blade to kinda even the fight. So Battle Beast did all that while he was already injured. He's got some crazy durability. And finally, Battle Beast is actually sneaky fast. In fact, Battle Beast is definitely light speed, and much, much faster than light speed 2. That's the scaling he gets from fighting with Viltrumites. Like, Omni-Man flew from Earth to the Virgo supercluster in just a week or two. That's like millions of times faster than light. And other Viltrumites have definitely shown off light speed reactions too. It's been said that their reaction or their combat speed and their travel speed are exactly the same. So fighting against a Viltrumite like this definitely shows that Battle Beast has light speed abilities too, especially since we know that him and Thrag were moving across the planet faster than light as they were fighting. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Well, Battle Beast is easily one of the most powerful beings in Invincible. He's just a shade under Planet Buster. He would beat Omni-Man in a fight. He might very well beat end of story Invincible in a fight. And he very nearly beat Thrag in a fight. Those are some of the mightiest Viltrumites who ever lived, and Battle Beast is right there on par with them. But for as good as all that is, it's nothing compared to the Hulk. Like, one of the most impressive feats in Invincible is when 3 Viltrumites teamed up to destroy a planet. And even then, it was made very clear that it was almost pure luck. And the planet was destabilized to begin with. Hulk is able to shake planets just by walking. He's shattered planets with just the shockwave of his attacks. There's no comparison there. And while Battle Beast is tough enough to take life-threatening injuries and then continue fighting against the strongest Viltrumite out there for days on end, which is very impressive, Hulk has fought for all eternity before, and his healing factor would have healed up that injury within seconds. End of the day, again, this is the Hulk we're talking about here. The Hulk. Hulk is able to shatter dimensions with his punches. He's punched straight through time before. He's even shook the whole multiverse and shaken an infinite number of dimensions. When Hulk stops holding back and his rage truly takes over, well, he's something else. Even with just his World War Hulk and World Breaker Hulk forms, well, he is absolutely crazy powerful. In fact, while Hulk was fighting against his ex-wife, the Red She-Hulk, and unleashed an attack so powerful that just the shockwave from the strike was enough to destroy the planet, kill countless characters, ended up obliterating everything around him, and destroyed the Dark Dimension with the shockwave of the hit. He can match up against the Sentry in this form, a guy who can one-shot Celestials and defeat Molecule Man. And while you can argue that Sentry was holding back this whole time, so was Hulk. That's where we get him destroying everything with just the shockwave of his strikes, because Hulk finally decided to stop holding back. Hulk is able to stand up to King Thor when he had the entire Odin force on his side. Basically, Thor was a high Outerverse level being, and Hulk was able to match up to him. Not even kidding here, even with just an incomplete version of the Odin force, well, he managed to fight against Null, who was basically his only equal at the time. Null, the guy who was able to rip the Sentry in half. Then he also beat Mythos, who was wielding the full power of Yggdrasil, the tree which is everything, and has roots and branches in all that is, and encompasses all the timelines throughout the multiverse. That was when Thor didn't even have a full connection to the Odin Force. Thor's beat Phoenix Force Moon Knight. He has all the same powers as Odin himself. He killed Galactus. He fought against the Black Winter. Thor is comfortably high outerversal here. Hulk was evenly matching against him. Even with a gigantic hole in his body, Hulk was still smashing him. And then he also fought the one below all, literally the embodiment of all the destruction and hate in the multiverse, and the opposite side of the one above all, the supreme ruler of the multiverse. Hulk managed to stand up to him. And the one below all also technically empowers the Hulk with the green door. So it makes him immortal and unkillable, and it's just absolutely broken. Yeah, Hulk goes crazy when you actually stop and take a look at it. He's comfortably one of the strongest and most powerful heroes of all time. And even for as powerful as Battle Beast is, I know Battle Beast has absolutely no shot at winning here. Hulk is taking this one. Hulk wins, and it's not even close. But what do y'all think? Sound off in the comments down below. I know you're gonna have thoughts and feelings on this one for sure. If you stuck around this long and made it to the end of the video, that's amazing. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting us. And if you want to go subscribe, well, go subscribe. You're gonna see more videos like this one every single week. I'll see y'all then. I'll see y'all next time.